Hello, my special friends. Fifth dimension information for star seeds. Quantum leap. Final transition. Part 2. Our merging with the 5D is going on gradually. The main reason is that co-creators and higher light, higher arcs are guided not only by the ready, but also by the unprepared consciousness. But all of us already feel the expanding fields of our consciousness and can reach new layers with it. In the coming months, co-creators will work very closely with filling our consciousness with new codes to rewire our thinking and perception for the new 5-dimensional world. Before that, in stages, a flow of purifying energies came upon us. Then we were filled with love, and with it the new codes of the Absolute directly immersed on the physical plane through the red energies ERMA of the new matter. Now is the time to purify our consciousness through the burning of the dark and obsolete. The 3D rattle box will be gone. There will be room for new files. Some of us are already starting to see a new 5D reality sometimes, just for a second or two. Some read space differently. It has become brighter, more alive, and kinder. It is not the final stage. The process kicked off, and the new world is working through those who can resonate and endure the light transforming energies. Many people experience similar feelings. Some see what's going on, some feel it, and some just move it all through their hearts without even being aware of it. We are closer than ever to a new world. We are separated from it by a very thin border. Therefore, more big and small miracles happen. The realization of thoughts is accelerated, and there is more lightness and joy. Soon, special portals will open for female and male energies and a new reality. They must correct our energies because they are distorted like everything else. Before the transition, co-creators calculated and reviewed all variants of the mathematical model of the process. But the reality, especially our 3D reality, always makes adjustments. As is usually the case, something went wrong. Transient people came out of the vibrations of 3D space, but are still going into 4D, temporarily being in the simulation demo of the 4th dimension. We are carefully carried in a suitcase, and it turned out that this 4D reality lacked colors, liveliness, events, and energies. People have received the renewal of consciousness, chance in their physical body, the general transformation of abilities, but the new opportunities are laid. The picture outside the window, although it does not hit the head with a hammer as before, still lags in quality from the vibrations of our consciousness. An unnecessary gap has occurred and it has to be eliminated. It is what the team of the higher light forces, whom the Absolute sent here to organize the transition, is doing now. Previously, the system renewal came with a wave of energy, a stream with the original codes of the Absolute, the luminous symbols, which went on smoothly changing everyone and everything at the ready. Now came the moment of a powerful charge of energy, and with it came a red-purple orb, a huge package of matter codes. It's a new method, or rather, the new foundations. They update the basic laws of physics and our body and bring transformation on both the material and energetic level. It is love, not unconditional, but as a constant, without emotion, without tickling warmth, without accepting unity, but simply the love of life. The basis of dense matter must no longer be the death, not the cycle of decay and renewal, but love, not a life of suffering, survival, but a life of joy, abundance, and fullness of the love of the world for its inhabitants. Its gentle hands of mother instead of the old metal operating table. It sounds utopian so far. Nevertheless, it's coming. The herb came, and it wasn't allowed inside the earth's fields by the dark forces. Defensive dome. They tried to show the gaze the way, but it didn't work. The herb began to bubble and gurgle like lava in a volcano, then like volcanic ash. The bright ruby symbols started to fly in the ball. Then it spread across the surface of the dark dome and penetrated the fields of Gaia and humans with a moving message display of codes. The symbols of the new method began to transform our fields. Today we can see this change on the subtle plane. Co-creators are rewiring the lower layers of the fields with new codes, and the uppermost the new divine chakra. Further, this charge will open in a moment like a miraculous lotus and let out under the darkest dome its entire package of codes. Old encoding symbols leave, new ones come in. Thus, before our eyes a new matter is formed, and a new space that is based on love. Co-creators transform us as well, our egos replacing by personality. It is a less rigid and directive system of perception and interaction with 5D. Egos are 3D matrix shackles that adjust to space, distorting our perception and narrowing the range of its settings. Personality is more like colored glass with a unique pattern, our fingerprint pattern on a sheet of energies. It does not distort, but colors our perception according to our tunings, and adjusts space to our consciousness, not the other way around. That is, the ego helped the matrix influence our consciousness, and the personality will help us influence space. How soon will this change be implemented? There is no timeline per se right now, because we are hanging on pause in the fourth dimension demo, but time and the scenario here are simply a filtered reflection of 3D, with the transients seem to hover between branches of reality. This pause is not accidental. It is part of the peeling off and purging of the old, but all the precise timing and predictions of events may go where the sun doesn't shine. So for now, we smile and wave after them. Instead of waiting endlessly, we should spend our life on more important things, helping ourselves and others. Only by helping others can we climb to the top without the danger of quickly sliding down. Cleansing ourselves and helping others are interrelated. It seems that when we are busy cleaning up, we are weak and focused on selves. How can we effectively help others in such a situation? The answer can be the following image. The people are sitting in a pit to get out. One puts his back up, the other climbs up and gives his hand to the one at the bottom, pulls him out, and everything is all over again. It is the real ladder of development. We can only go to the top by helping others. If we keep climbing up other people's backs, we'll climb up faster, but our ego will swell up to the point where it drags us down at the third cosmic speed. Therefore, development begins with purification. Otherwise, we will fall into our pit of waste, which must be sorted out and disposed of. But it is necessary to get out together. We should thank those we help for accepting our help. We should thank those who help us because we are climbing up together. Many do not live this way, wasting their lives senselessly. And where does this experience go when we die? To now here. This energy simply splits through space. When each of us is spirit, we have enough energy to crystallize it. When it is ego, we are like a disposable fork, have zero energy. All energy is in spirit and soul. Our ego cannot do anything by itself, neither to crystallize experience nor anything else. And when all our life we lived only in ego, then all information, all gained experience went not to the spark in the soul, but gathered like fine pollen on the surface of our body. When we are passing away, this pollen decays with our body, or rather is scattered through space in the form of tiny sparks. It simply dissipates. That is, we leave it for nothing. Nothing happened at all after it. The ego, like the body, is only a shell. It is the suit that is best for us here, that does not stiffen, but is most comfortable and suited to our needs. It will decompose when we leave, it will dissolve, and if any part of our attention associates us with that suit, it will remain and decay with it. Let us remember this on the long and windy road through the great quantum transition.